1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
My name is John Gilman. I grew up in Bayville, New Jersey. As a musician, I've been playing and writing songs pretty much my whole life. When I was a kid, my family always liked watching American Idol. I was always singing around the house, and it was kind of always a running joke in my house, like, oh, one day John's going to be on American Idol, one day John's going to be performing on TV. I don't know if my family really ever believed that or not, or if they just said it to kind of encourage me and push me toward that, but I had the opportunity to audition for The Voice, and that was just a different route and something that I had never done before, and something that offered a huge opportunity as far as exposure goes, and something that's just exciting. And I walked in not really knowing what to expect. They walked me into a room and I sang a song a cappella, forgot some of my words while I was singing it because I was so nervous. And they gave me a ticket and I went on to the next round, and each step of the way I was in amazement because I couldn't believe that I was progressing and that I was going to actually be on that stage on television. But yeah, I did it. I made it onto Adam Levine's team. And then I made it to the next round, which is the battle round, and that's where I got eliminated. So I was basically just, my only performance, full performance that aired on TV was the audition. And that was on the opening for season 10 of The Voice. My first job that I ever had when I was 16 years old was at Dairy Queen. And up on the Dairy Queen side, it said, go John Gilman, Team Adam. And that alone was just amazing to me, that that's the main drag in my hometown where I grew up, something that I've driven past a million times over. When I was sent home from the show, I didn't feel anything but gratitude, honestly. I don't feel like I lost anything. I feel like I still have everything that I love about music, and I still get to receive everything that I've always loved about performing. And I don't think that, for me, personally, I don't think that being on a giant stage is what's going to satisfy me.
Hold me down when my feet lift from the ground, and sort me out when I'm tangled in my doubts.
There's this massive amount of pressure on you by people to get back. It's like you go from up here and you fall. When you leave, you fall back down. Even if you win, you fall back down to an extent, maybe not as far. But I think that whatever happens and however far you make it, when you get home, you can't help but feel this pressure put on you.
I can see it shine when I stand and force it close to me. But now and then it gets so hard to see. Just don't lose your faith in me.
To me, the greatest enemy of creativity is pressure. It's tough for a lot of artists because you're experienced to this massive level of fame, and then it all disappears. And so whatever I have to do to navigate away from pressure, that's what I'm going to do. And that affects every artist differently. Part of the reason why I got into working on motorcycles is because I grew up in a house where my dad was constantly in the garage building hot rods, building motorcycles. When you build a bike and you finish it and you get it out on the road for the first time, and it's everything that you hoped it would be, and you kind of reach that vision that you had for it in the beginning, you feel like you made something and you put it out into the world. And you took something that was inside of you, this vision, and you made it a reality and you put it out there. And the same thing happens when you create a song, because you take something that only exists inside of you. It's a vision or a feeling, and it's just as beautiful either way. For those of us that are out there, you know, the musicians who do like to keep it as a hobby and keep it small and keep it close, I think it's a nice thing to share with people, and I think that it's something that needs to be out there in the world. So, like, we crave that connection, and to me, music has always done that, and it always will do that.
Just don't lose your faith in me.